One. You're live.
All right, everyone. Welcome to our first sessions of a episodic 5e Dungeons and Dragons campaign. We want to try to play this one in West Marches style. Run it on nights where nothing else is scheduled. Try to flesh out the month of our Blades and Blasters games, and it might be uh, a little more game oriented than we're used to, but from time to time, I think that's fun too. So without further ado, we're going to get started here. We have with us Demi, Ghost, and Sim. And we'll get it started. I'll throw your characters out there soon here. It's probably all dark, huh?
No, I got vision of a
You
dwarf.
do. I doubt everybody else does.
Darkness.
There we go. And Marv. And Utrig, son of Utrig. There you go. Everybody has sight now?
Yep.
Should be cool. A cozy den. Since the Empire fell, life has been hard. It's been nasty, brutish, and filled with hunger and pestilence. The winters have been cold and long, and the springs and summers too short. Coin has been hard to come by. That's why you've resorted to stealing. After all, you've had to. It's not that you're wicked. Indeed, you mostly want the best for all sentient creatures, except those bastard beasts that now seem to cover the land like some sort of pox. And if you had your druthers, you'd be cozied up in a brightly lit home at the base of the mountains on the horizon, or maybe further away south where it's warm. Instead, you are here. You have fallen in with others who, through trials and tribulations, you've learned to trust. For over a year now, you've survived. You've hunted, gathered, and made the odd raid on a camp or the odd robbery on the road. But you aren't wicked. Or maybe you've stolen some food from the nearest village. After all, the beasts deserve it. And beasts they are, for after the fall of the Empire, goblins and other creatures of lust and appetite multiplied. They pillaged and plundered and now infest the surrounding forest and valleys like so many fleas. What lies further away? Are there still bastions of prosperity over the horizon? It's hard to say. Your minds are sharp and keen, but when it comes to the past several years, it's as if your memories are muddled by some sort of fog that casts figments in your mind. But right now, a fire crackles. You're drinking your last bit of ale and last few crusts of bread. You'll wait for Bozerg the Scout to return. Hopefully, his report will bring glad news and full bellies. And this is where you find yourself. It is perhaps autumn. A fire is crackling in the hearth. And this is where you've been for some time. You are in a cabin far off into the woods, away hopefully from most dangers of this land. And you, among others, maybe that aren't present here at this moment, are trying to eke out a living. And I'll let you guys take it away.
Marv sits near this fireplace. I would assume it's probably very dim. On a chair. You kind of rubs a holy symbol between his fingers, a symbol of Chantea, as he goes back and forth. Well, he should be getting back soon. What do you expect these to find?
Nothing of bad news, I'm sure. It seems we can't catch a break these days.
I think we just need to raid some more. Might be the easiest thing to do is find the next village to take stuff from.
And that is a last resort.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on raiding villages. They need their supply just as much as we do.
But it's not like we clean them out.
We already have much we must atone for once we are better off. We shouldn't be adding to that list.
It's well said.
Maybe our lists are too big. You ever thought about that?
I have. Frowns and scratches his chin. I got a lot of forgiveness to ask from my God when this is all said and done.
You
We
have
can
to ask,
only...
if you have to ask your God for forgiveness for surviving, that's a pity.
I can only hope that Mara will bless this land.
And Shantea, maybe we should try to take up farming. Maybe see about growing some crops. I don't know.
Do you know how? Were you a farmer?
Well, yeah. Things are a bit fuzzy, but I was a farmer many a year ago. Well, I say many, several years ago. Reckon the art hasn't changed a whole lot.
So you're a farmer and you don't believe in Mara? You do know she's a goddess of fertility.
We must come from different places, Tarek.
Maybe that's so. There's so much I wish to remember, but when I try, I just get this unbearable headache.
Well, all this talk about your deities is giving me one. He'll kind of smile as he takes a bite of bread. But if it helps us, well, I'm all for obliging you two to do.
Well, we can try to pick around and find some seeds. See if maybe we could barter something with local villages instead of robbing them. Maybe get a little farm going. It's not something that would bear prospects right away, but sustainable.
The soil will provide. Soon enough. How is the soil? Does it look like we can even grow anything? Is it bad? Is it arid?
It's not that bad, but the surrounding area around your little cozy den here is really thickly wooded. But because of all the many, many years of the leaves falling and it hasn't been farmed before, it's probably pretty rich soil, but it would take a good work to clear it out. It's something you could definitely do in the future. But for now, I want each of you to make me a perception check.
Sheep
I have to go from the sheet.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
What is
Good start.
Tarek, and Marv. You hear, as if from very far away, you hear someone go, And it keeps getting louder and louder and louder.
Gonna rush out immediately.
Well, what the hell's going on?
Help! Help! They're coming after me! They're coming after me! And you can recognize at this point that it is your buddy Bozerg the Scout. You can see him out the window as he is running full speed, Indiana Jones with Indians behind him style, up towards your cabin. And he's waving his hands, help! Help!
So it's-
What's he gotten into now, and which window was it we could see him from?
It's the south one.
Yeah, Marv will get up and with his crossbow in his hand.
oh, bloody hell. And Udrig will start heading towards the door.
And as you do that, that's a window. The door's over here. And as you do that, Bozerg heads to the house and starts to go on the deck and is ducking. And you hear clank, 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 clank as arrows start to plink against the cottage. And then from coming up from the south, running behind him as fast as they can, you see the small forms of little goblins. And I'd like everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
Where's the door?
This is the door. These two are windows.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
That's definitely a door.
Am I by the door?
Yes.
And that's everyone.
Wait. This is... I only rolled a 1, as in... I think I just rolled a 1. No, that's right,
Yeah,
right?
you rolled in that one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I clicked your little initiative thing. I don't know if it was...
Yep, that should work. All the gobs get to go first. And they do. They stop. One of them runs towards Bozerg with his scimitar waving in the air. Come here, man. So he goes and he attacks him. And that's a miss. Outside, you can see Bozerg just kind of dodge to the side. The second one takes a shot at Bozerg with his short bow. Ooh, and he does it. He does hit him for 3 damage. You see that Bozerg takes a little bolt in the right shoulder, and the last goblin, he charges Bozerg as well with his scimitar out. Come here, come here. And misses. Clank, clank. And Marv, you're up. What are you doing?
I think I can see one pretty well.
You can throw
Can't
open,
see Bozerg.
you can throw open the shutters, yeah, of the goblin.
Yeah, I would throw open the shutters and then I would level my crossbow and shoot the goblin that I can see. Or attempt to shoot him.
Ooh. And barely misses. He's engaged with Bozerg, and in the commotion, he just dodges to the side. Not on purpose, but just happens to miss. Utrig.
Utrig's gonna walk outside. If that's the door.
Yep, that's the door.
Alright, perfect.
Yep. What else?
Of course he's gonna position himself.
Oh, Bozerg says, fancy seeing you here.
You interrupted my supper.
We don't have much for supper these days, but I do appreciate the assistance.
Let's get on with killing these things then. And he's gonna glance at the goblin, smile at it. Yeah, he's gonna swing at it.
Ooh, that is a hit.
It's not come up with my damn.
You gotta click great sword
Ah,
in the
yep.
in the chat. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
That one kills that one. And
You're
here's
next.
yeah. Here's like it. 50 XP. All right. Tarek, you're next.
Alright, so doors right below me. I'm gonna charge out there.
Yep.
And where is it? Like,
That's the door.
I can't see anything. I can't go through it, so...
You could go through. It's a window. Go through that window.
There you go.
Okay.
But you bust through the window. What's the name of your tour guy that busted through this window?
Oh God. Something. It was the bear. I can't remember what his name.
Grim.
Grimroll.
No, it wasn't Grimwolf. I don't remember.
He's awesome.
Grimbrand.
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 Grimbrand the runner. All right. What's Tarek doing?
I can get around there, right?
Yeah.
Alright, just gonna run up
push
and
him out of
then,
the way.
6 squares. Yep.
trying to bang over the head with my hammer. Gotta return him from the soil from which he came.
You guys have tabletop enhancement for your browser and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, make our own macros.
Yeah,
What was that?
makes
I think.
Mac is so easy. Yeah, that's what you guys need. So you don't have to roll from the sheet. Warhammer at 12. That is a hit.
And then +2.
That's a death. That is a death.
It's really bashing its head, you know?
What does it look like as you bash in its head?
I charge through the door. My friend, who's been screaming, I see that the good old orc already took one down. I charge right by him and swing overhead. My one-handed hammer just gashes right into his small skull. Digs deep, crunches, blood everywhere.
The remaining goblin thinks he can probably get a shot off before then retreat, probably foolishly, but he is going to go ahead and aim and take a shot at Utrig. 11, I'm guessing that misses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll say it hits, but sticks and doesn't go through.
But Marv is up.
Well, there's only one left. Marv quickly loads and fires at the remaining goblin.
At the gob. And Marv maybe has partaken too many fermented beverages this evening. And his shot goes wide again as well.
Damn it. He goes to load again.
Bertrig.
Utrig after taking an arrow, and he's gonna look at the goblin, and he's just gonna knock the arrow out of his whatever clothes he's wearing. That was the last mistake you'll make. And he's just gonna charge at this goblin. Ooh, it's nasty. Does 11 hit him?
11, let me see what, I think it was 12. No, misses.
And a little too over eagerly swings at him.
Yeah, he's like a little tiny guy, and the great sword just goes over his head. He ducks. Tarek.
We'll show him how it's done. I will charge behind the goblin. Once again, swing. I shouldn't...
If you say you want to flank him, you could get an advantage, I think.
Oh, sure, we'll flank him.
Yeah.
I can't really go behind him because it cuts off. But...
Yeah, I know, but you could. Here, let me make the macros for you guys.
Yeah.
This is how easy. This is why the D&D is...
I got macros.
Yeah, you already made yours, but... There you go. You should have all your stuff up there. now. Nine? Misses this goblin. He tries to get away, but you guys are just in his face. So he drops his bow onto the ground and just draws his scimitar out and takes a swing at Tarek. Eight. That's a miss.
Clangs against my shield.
Marv, this is your shot. It's your shot again.
Try to shoot this between two people.
Oh, there you go. 5 piercing. Not enough to kill him though. Retreat.
Alright, give me 1 second. I'm just trying to fix something. Oh well. Utrig missed and see the audacity of this goblin to continue to fight us. He's gonna just swing at him.
I know this is going to end.
12 slashing.
Tell me what that looks like as you get another 50 XP.
Utrig, feeling offended now that this goblin continues to fight a losing. He just misses the first time and he's like, he's thinking to himself, well, no, this is what happened again. So he does an upward swing from by his feet with his great sword and lifts up the goblin to a point, and then finally the great sword just starts cleaving into the goblin, almost splitting him in half.
So that goblin falls into the dust. Its black blood running into the ground, and Bozerg is kind of behind you, Utrig. He says, well, there's lots more of them, but I think I lost the rest.
Well, I suppose that's good. And Utrig's looking down at the goblin. Has anybody ever eaten goblin before?
No, and I wouldn't like to start unless we're particularly desperate, to be completely honest.
Yes, well, maybe we should store them just in case.
The meat will go bad.
That or you'll get sick and ill from the look of that blood there. I think we should hope for better prospects than eating goblin meat. And Marv kind of looks cross at that. Bozerg, did you happen to find anything of value while you were out and about?
Yes. I'm sorry, I nearly forgot to mention with all the crossbow bolts and scimitars being swung and shot at my head, but yes. This is only a second group of goblins. The first that I spied several leagues from here, down the path. They have a large covered wagon. If my eyes didn't deceive me, I think there's something palatable there for us. Now, I know, we've done some shady things over this past year. Maybe not all these travelers deserve to have their pockets made a little bit lighter, but I don't think anybody's going to argue with the waylaying these beasts. After all, they've taken over and destroyed so many of the nearby villages that I dare say it's time we get ours.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yes, there will be stuff there for us at the very least. I'm not all against trading for stuff that we need. Not with them. I think we should take it all.
Shall we leave at once?
Much as it pains me to sound like I'm scavenging or besmirching the dead, these foul beasts don't deserve any pity. Maybe we could, take their equipment inside first and then, wander over yonder?
Splendid idea. And with that, Uhtred will grab the one by his feet to carry him inside.
Yeah, there's like just a trail of black blood that smears the ground as you drag him away. Each of them has a little small crossbow and kind of a banged up scimitar. Otherwise, they just have, leather belts on and furs that are in really bad shape.
We might be able to trade this at some point. In the meantime, we might be able to use them in case we can find a good position on this camp.
Yeah, they would come in handy, wouldn't they? Let's get them. And then let's go find this camp so we can get new supplies.
Yeah, let's be off then.
You there, Bo?
Yep, I was muted because I was coughing, and but yeah, did you hear me say they have like the scimitars on them and crossbows, nothing
Yep.
else really aboard? Okay, good. So you guys are pulling these guys inside, and you're going to head out, correct?
Yep.
Looking at Bozerg, he's pretty banged up. He's got more wrong with him than the crossbow bolt. He spent a lot of days outside on the trail, and he kind of says, "Oh, if it's all the same to you, I'm going to stay back here and, well, perhaps partake of my ration for the day. If you follow along this road, you'll come across them. I just recommend you don't make any more noise than you need to."
Do you have a count? How many were there?
Let's see. Let's see. I'm thinking back. I've never been much one for numbers, you know that. Tracking game is one thing, but I'm not a military man or a tactician. He obviously is counting up for the fact that he never did learn his numbers well. There's no more than you can't handle.
Are you sure? We could heal your wounds and you can come with.
Oh, sounds to me like you're wanting to come with me. Wanting me to come with you.
Why not? You're a trusted companion.
I'm just so hungry.
As we all are.
Very well. Patch me up and I'll be right behind you.
Alright, I want to use medicine to get a gauge or how bad he's looking.
He's got about half of his, hit points gone. So he's got a sprained ankle. He's got several abrasions.
I'll give him one of my healing potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Marv pulls out one of his potions and you ready to catch it? And just kind of toss it gently to him.
Yeah, Boxer catches it and pops open the cork and down the gullet it goes. Oh, thank you very much.
Well, just make sure you pull weight now, Bozerg. Those ain't cheap.
What does that do for him? Here.
Healing potion. Let me take a look.
Like 2d4 or some nonsense like.
I believe it's like 2d4. Let me find it.
Potion of
Potion.
healing.
Of healing.
2d4 plus 2, unless it's way better than that.
No, this is 2d4 plus 2.
Plus 2. Let's do it.
Pretty good drink. I think it's a bonus action to drink it too.
6 back. And he's already feeling much better. And as he follows you down the path, you sense a little spring in Bozerg's step.
Lead the way, friend.
And you guys head on down the trail, and I'll let you RP just a little bit for flavor, not too much, mind you. This is D&D. And then we'll get going. Here's an overview of your environs. Right here in this little cabin, that's where you've been holing up for the past year or so. This is a map, perhaps not the scale, but this is what you know of that surrounds you. Now you can tell from the resolution of this image and how big the hexes are, will eventually be a lot more to this world. Yep, it's zoomed in is why. I want you to help me make this world as you guys continue on your adventures. That's why. There's a lot of blank space outside of here. You know that to the northeast of you, there is a large lake. You get your fresh water from a stream that runs eastward from that lake called Paquin's Run. The lake is named Lake of the Lost Lady. And you do know that on the eastern shore of that, there is a small city or town of goblins or hobgoblins and of all sorts of nasties there. That occasionally you see going down the stream, but you pretty much leave them alone. You know there's some other small settlements around you. Some of them are mostly goblins and other ill-meaning folks, and there may even be some bandits about. You head down this way to the road, and that's where Bozerg last saw the covered wagon. And I'll let you guys RP that, travel, and then I'll change slides.
You know, they say blood is good for the soil, but I'm not sure it's supposed to be black like that.
Goblins are decrepit.
Pretty foul creatures from my understanding, though I don't know a great deal of them.
They come in such high numbers. Wonder how that works.
Well, they seem to die pretty fast. Might need to be a situation where they need that many.
Yes, not too much unlike rats. In fact, they probably are just not too far-flung relative.
I couldn't put them to vermin per se. Maybe in a sense of how people feel about them. But they were speaking words, crude as they were. Can't take slaying something sentient lightly.
If they terrorize the weak, then they deserve death. They had no intention of atoning. It's evident in their eye.
Well, those ones in particular.
Do you know of a goblin who would?
No, can't say I do, but if something can speak, think, and learn, well, you'd expect somewhere, somehow, they might learn to be decent instead of being evil. Don't rightly think many things are brought in to be evil.
Well, maybe one of these days I wouldn't live long enough to see.
Supposing he lets you live long enough.
And if he gets the better of me, that's his prerogative.
Well, we'll try to see that no foul beings get the better of you, Trig.
As long as I am by your side, you will not fall.
Yeah, that's always appreciated, but if I fall, I fall. That's just the way it's got to be. That's the order of life.
And as you continue southwards and then around a gentle bend to the east, the sun travels overhead and it's pleasant weather. The trees sway overhead and uh, now and again a gentle breeze blows from the south. You can hear the chirping of birds overhead, and more than once a squirrel crosses your path. Perhaps Bozer has tried to even shoot one but missed. Of course, he blames the recent arrow in his shoulder for the mishap. Eventually, down the road, you come to an area that looks like this, and Bozerg says, I'm starting to grow weary. I'd say either perhaps we should stop and take a break here and rest our feet, or even, I dare say, this looks like a good place for an ambush.
What would draw them to us? Do you plan to act as bait?
Well, I did frighten them earlier, I suppose, but they were journeying this way. The wagon was headed eastward along the road. I don't know of a reason why they would stop.
They did send their men after you, and they haven't returned since. I'd imagine that'd be enough of a reason to change course.
Did I not say that was a group of scouts far along the road, not at all related to the group of which I speak.
So the parties aren't connected?
Nay, this forest is full of these things.
Yeah, they might have been scouting for their wagon, looking for bandits or those who may take their plunder. You know, us.
As you continue along the road, or whether you stop, eventually you do hear something, though. You hear a voice start to snarl. Why are you slowing up there? Onwards, onwards! And don't make me get the whip out again. And far down the road, you do see eventually and hear a creaking, rumbling wagon.
Oh, we should try to take this chance. Get off to the sides. Is it coming this way?
Yeah, it's head north.
We should try to take them by surprise.
Yeah, and you see there are two goblins that are kind of strapped through the front of this thing that are pulling it. And they almost have yokes attached to their necks, like you'd see an oxen attached to a wagon. On top of it, there are two bigger ones, and then there are, looks like two guards out to the flank. Maybe they switch out the goblins to pull the wagon once the front two kind of get tired. After all, these are very cruel creatures that have kind of colonized the woods around here and the local villages. Bozerg kind of follows Marv as he heads into the brush. And why don't you guys kind of tell me what it looks like as they kind of lumber forward closer and closer to you guys.
I'm gonna ready a javelin.
Utrig's kneeling and he has his great sword in front of him, all propping him kind of up.
Marv has a bolt notch. Looks at Bozerg and sorry, I don't remember rightly seeing you fight for a moment. You like to hang back more or get up in the struggle?
This longbow here, it's rarely forsaken me. Don't worry, Marv, if these goblins do get close. touching you is the last thing that I'll allow.
Well, I ain't helpless, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I was gonna say we should let Tarek and Utrig get their attention, just keep shooting from here.
I'm more than happy to do that, sir.
Alright. Try to get the ones pulling.
They kind of get closer and closer. And I want you everybody give me a stealth with advantage. Since you had time. Let me see what their best passive perception is.
My stealth will be at just even because I have disadvantage because of chainmail. So it'll be, if we have advantage, it'll just be a straight roll. I think that's how that works.
Okay. It's the passive perception's 10.
Yeah, same. I'm wearing chainmail.
Failed. Yeah.
Hey, if we both fail, they're gonna look one way or the other, you know? We're gonna get them off guard.
Well, this is gonna rush us.
Right, hang on one sec.
Sneaky barbarian.
And towards the front, the goblin like pulling the wagon stops and goes, Hey, do you smell something? I smell something official. And the boss at the top whips him. Why are you stopping there, lug rut? Continue onwards. What? Hey, I smell it too. Oh, look there in the trees. There they are. Leave the wagon. Get 'em, boys. And who rolled stealth? Who passed? Sim?
Just
Just
him.
sim.
I'll let him go. Everybody else will have to enter the initiative order.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action and rage. Right, is that how it works?
Rager. You're Rager.
Raging.
Silently.
Yes, quietly.
Bonus action, yep.
And then with that, Utrig will go for the closest goblin and immediately try to sunder him. And that's out a guttling roar. Oh, that's supposed to be, it's +2 anyways on the damage when it happens.
Alright, roll damage. That's a hit.
Ruined him.
Ruined.
And all you can see is this board as he looks around him.
Alright, all the goblins I
I'm
rolled
rolling that.
together. Everybody else, roll your initiative for me.
Oh no!
Tarek goes first.
Yeah. Seeing that our ambush didn't work out, I'm gonna drop my javelin so I can pick up my warhammer for free and charge it. Try banging this guy in the head. Where is it?
Yeah, let me make your no, you have it.
Goddamn.
Oh no. He unstraps himself from the wagon and sidesteps you. Oh, you like to hide in the trees, do ya? Let's see how your belly tastes. Ah! Utrig.
Yes, my turn again. Utrig again. We'll start heading towards the goblin boss now. And again, raging to try to eliminate him, eliminate the threat. There we go. It's no longer a +2. I got it equated in.
12 Barely hits. 18.
Yes.
Another ruination.
And yeah, this dude, he's just like looking like he's on fire. His eye, bloodshot. Who's next?
Ah, me. And from the other side of the wagon, a larger hobgoblin kind of steps over here and says, "We don't frighten easily. There's many more of us than there are of you. Kill one of us and 5 will sing up." And he takes his two-handed longsword and attacks you.
Yeah, that hits.
3? Blast it.
Even less, right? Can you reduce that?
It's resistance, so you take half, so basically 2,
Yeah.
I guess, if it rounds up.
And the goblin on his side will attack as well. Oh, actually, it's this one. Moves. Ouch.
Ooh, attack of opportunity.
Trig. If he's
Yep.
engaged, it's an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he moved out.
Oh, he was always here. He's moving in.
No, he's running from me.
He's leaving
Oh,
Tarek.
okay. Oh, I
Unless
guess
he takes the Dixon Gage.
he'll attack Tarek.
What? No, okay, yeah.
15. It's a miss, probably, huh?
Clang upon my armor.
Clang. Mav. Hey, Mav.
Damn this heavy armor, and he kind of peeks out from the bushes with his crossbow and fires at the goblin fighting Tarek.
There you go.
Nice.
Thunk. And it drops. Tell me what that looks like as I rank.
Yeah.
Bing.
So Marv, on one knee, kind of aims and looks down the crossbow. Jump till you got my aim. Flies through the side of its head, falls over on the ground.
Bozarg looks to you and gives you like the Varys, like the that's the head nod.
Rock on!
Oh, he never rolled initiative.
He just go with me
Yeah,
since I rolled like shit.
Let's put him after you. Bozarg takes his longbow and says, "Not to be outdone." And he shoots at this one here. 12. Yeah, that hits him. 12 damage, and this one goes right through his chest. He tries to charge Bozarg, but the arrow, alas, has struck his heart, and he falls lifeless. The tally is now 500 XP.
Well struck.
Gives you another nod. Tarek von Ager.
Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack the hobgoblin.
Now, does that provoke an attack of opportunity if you move through?
I never left his
If you
range.
stay engaged with him, I think because it's when you leave their area of control.
So if I were to go from
which
where
is
I'm
like
at
this
here and then
one.
move back, he would get an attack on me.
Okay, got it. So you're going towards just the gob,
No, I'm going for the hobgoblin. I just want to get between both of them.
the hob. Okay, got it.
And I'm gonna hit him for my warrant.
Thunk.
+2, so yeah, 11.
11.
Yep.
Let's see how many he has. Almost. Not quite, but he's bloodied. You like hit him and like his eye pops out of his socket.
You should surrender. It'd be less painful.
Okay. Bertrig.
Utrig, after taking the hit, kind of smiles at the hobgoblin. Oh, please don't surrender. And he swings at him.
Swing. Ah. This is it. Oh, I'll surrender. And then what happens to this poor gentleman?
Oh, 13. So as he's saying that, Udrig just does not hesitate. He continues on with his thrust as he cleaves him in the side, and then he kicks the body off his sword. And he turns his attention toward the other goblin.
I think it was the goblins.
It's goblins,
Yeah,
yeah, because they got moved off initiative.
Yeah, so he takes a disengage action and does
Damn,
back up.
Sentinel, you slut. You can't.
Hey! Leave me be. I promise you, great riches. You look a little peaked and thin. Spare me, and Scrag will show you the way.
I mean, I'm still taking the swing at him. Make sure you can't run away. 15.
15 hits him.
I would like to declare non-lethal, so I'm going for his legs.
A knee breaker.
So, 10?
Ooh.
Got him. Ah! What's it look like as you break his legs?
So he's there pleading for his life as he's trying to dash away. I take a swing, I wind up, and I sort of like backhand him with my mace, aiming for his kneecap and shatter it as he screams.
Now that's the way to do it.
And what is it that you said your name was, beast?
My name was Scrag.
And what is it that you promised us?
I know where perhaps you could get some coin and some food. More than this paltry sum that you will find in our wagon.
And where might that be?
Scrag, broken knee. Is this me? Just give me a moment and perhaps something for the pain, and Scrag will draw you a map, though rudimentary it may be.
Well, let's see the map first. But if what you show us looks to be in accord, I have the power to fix your leg. But the map, much I hate to say it with you in pain, that's gonna have to come first.
Okay. Scrag is not in any position to bargain. No position at all. I will draw half a map.
Well, then I'll leave you with half an arm.
Let's see. Is there any sort of intimidation or anything like that you can do?
There is,
Do it.
there is
Do it.
intimidation.
Who wants to intimidate this little squirrel?
Well,
This is a group effort, man.
strange enough, I don't. Well,
Take advantage on it then.
What kind of barbarian doesn't have
I've
intimidation?
got intimidation, dude. Come on.
it's
Come
a
on,
crit-
let the knight do it. Let the paladin.
What the hell are you doing?
It's a 4, right?
That's enough. Very well. Scrag will scroll you this map. I just need some parchment, please. And I would like you all to make a perception at DC 15.
Easy.
Marv. Who passed? Marv? That's it?
I did.
I
Me and Sim both did.
double rolled.
Okay. Let's see here. Lay.
Uh-oh.
You played Battle Brothers so much.
Uh-oh. They about to get us.
Alright, who failed?
Me, my
Just
one.
Tarek?
And I guess fucking Bozerg over there.
Yeah, I'll say Bozerg failed too. That's fine.
It's Wolf Riders, bro. Come on.
This sword Bozerg. The one at Bozerg misses. The one at Tarek misses too. And then I'm gonna roll advantage for initiative. You guys can keep your initiative, okay?
Oh, I will keep my initiative. Let's not have 3. 8 sounds much better.
Yeah, about the same, really.
In this case, yeah.
How about Broken Knee? He's gonna roll?
Broken knee's not going to roll. He's
He's gonna roll into the
trying
wagon.
to like swerve, to crawl away. Ah! These like shattered limbs dragging behind him on the grass. And you hear these bandits come out from the woods. Ah, get them, boys! Looks like they beat us to it. And they start to attack. Bandit, this one, is going to sling his crossbow at his belt and run towards Ortrig and attack. 11 is
Man
a miss.
does nothing.
Tarek, it's your turn.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna... How far is that? I only get 6 squares. I can't make it there. I'll just walk up here. Oh, I can make it.
Yeah, you can make it.
Let me go to that guy. Ugh.
A miss. And it's his turn. He attacks you. 10, it's a miss. Bozerg is a scout. Moves to a closer area and shoots at one of the bandits with his longbow. Ooh. A nice hit there. 8.
Always nice.
And the music stop.
No.
No, it's something. It happens sometimes for people. You might have to refresh.
Let's see. This bandit will come down close to his brother to attack Tarek. And a miss! Low levels. Ertrig, you're up.
Well, since it's been longer than a minute, Utrig's rage wears off. He'll go ahead and go into another rage, angered at this disruption.
Ah!
And he'll swing at the guy who nicked him. You're gonna have to do better than that.
That thing. That great sword though, man.
It's only 11 though.
Well, 11, 12.
Not the bonus. The 4 wouldn't
No,
be.
I don't
'cause,
know where that 4 came from.
It if you had hit advantage, it would have been exploding, or it would have been a critical. So you'd have rolled another damage.
So it's just 11, right?
Yeah.
11
Plus
plus 2.
13.
Yeah.
And he has
Yep.
10. So
It is exploding because I have savage attack. So I had to look at it
that's why.
when I score a critical hit.
Oh.
But it's not an advantage, so he's 100% right. So
Yeah.
it's still
Okay.
11, 12, 13.
Yep.
Marv the healer, it's your turn.
Our map hasn't been drawn, so Marv backsteps a bit, and he's gonna take a knee onto Broken Knee's legs. Um, and then follow up with his shot on this bandit because it looks a little bit like a better angle.
That's hit. 4. Ooh, that wasn't the one that was wounded already. But still, slams into him. This guy's dead. That means Tarek, you're up.
Seeing the arrow pierce his skin, I'm gonna swing and end his misery.
Ooh, I dare say you will.
+2, so 12.
Well, then that's enough. I don't know what that looks like.
I wanna... I see where the arrow's in his skin. I sort of aim for that spot to nail it in even deeper. You know? So then my hammer hits where the arrow was, maybe splinters it, it shatters his bone as it goes. And I look to the other guy.
Bozerg. Bozerg rolls over here. And he says, "Stop now! Surrender! Your friends have already been slain." And amazingly, he does do that. He throws his hands up and takes a step back. "Very well, I will fight no more. In fact, this wagon here that you've waylaid is a mere pittance to the riches I could bring to you. If you want it, I'll even draw you a map."
Seems to be the offer we've been getting these days. So don't go too far from us.
Scrag goes, "No! I'll draw you a map! I'll draw you a map!"
Why don't both of you draw us a map, and then we can compare and see who drew the better map?
You can't look at each other's maps. That's a condition.
Yes, that I agree with.
Losers loses his life.
The other we set free.
Yes.
You would kill me and let that beast live?
Depends.
I mean, if he draws a better map, I don't think my god cares if either one of you lives, to be completely honest with the way you acted today.
I quite don't care. I don't think a man's life should hang in the balance based on his artistic skill.
I don't think you should keep talking.
What's his name, by the way? This bandit.
I don't know, man.
Urban Goodman.
Urban? With the I, Urban.
With a U. Urban. Urban Goodman.
Urban Goodman.
Yep.
Urban said, "Very well. May I reach into my pouch and fetch a piece of charcoal and parchment?"
As long as it's not too quick.
Man,
Nice and
the
slow.
goblin kind of, It's quite not fair. Just fancy utensils while I have to use my claw in the dirt.
I'm gonna give you a piece of chalk. And he starts rooting
Just
around.
gonna eat it.
I would reckon he knows how to use this well enough. Don't eat this, it's not good for you. Toss it next to Broken Knee. Imagine I can come off of your legs now. He stands up, all this 250 pounds coming off this little goblin's legs.
As you do so, like his legs are just bloodied pulps.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to grab my javelin for me. It's by his feet.
And both of them start to scrawl and draw a map to you. And amazingly, both of them draw a map to the same thing. The bandit has a nice calligraphy, almost a practiced hand. And over the map, he writes Tomb of the Fallen. And the goblin just writes a bunch of goblin runes, and then like a sad face. It says, here many of my brothers perished. We had to abandon the majority of the treasure.
What a shame.
Well, both maps are to the same place. I reckon we can't really hold this fella accountable for not being showed a proper hand. If it's a draw, do we just let both of them go?
Oh, I think we should free them, all right. As he starts walking towards the goblin.
Ah,
He's ki-
no, not the sword. Not that big sword.
Now, hold on. Ain't no cause for it. They both surrendered. They both gave us what we needed.
And I don't think either one of them would have showed this quarter.
We might be right, but we gotta be better than our enemies, don't we?
We've proven that in combat.
I ain't for senseless
If we
killing.
let them go, they'll just continue to kill, continue to steal.
Yes, imagine us being one of those poor farmers that don't know what to do in life. They would have never survived.
You
I want no part of it. Go on and do what you must.
And Uhtred was smart. I have no problem doing things that those can. And he walks over to the goblin and puts his boot on him. And he ends him pretty swiftly. And he looks over.
What's that look like as you kill this poor creature?
He stands on his chest and he thrusts the sword through his neck, severing the spinal. Quick death. And as for the bandit,
tell me, do you believe in a god?
I believe in many gods, and I just pray that one of them's here to save my neck at the moment, because I don't like that look in your eyes, sir.
Do you have any family?
I do.
Tell me of them.
I have a daughter, not 2 years born, and an older son who is 10, and a son younger than that, right in the mid. Although I dare say he may not be mine. His skin is 3 shades too dark, and he is 5.
Do you wish to say anything to them? Any final words? I will allow you that much.
I would ask mercy, sir. Mercy. I will repent of my ways. I will go back home to Ravensgold and never set foot again on the road. At least not to waylay folks like this. You see, we were just
sorry.
after the treasure too, like these goblins. But well, both of our parties met with ill fate in the Tomb of the Fallen.
That simply isn't an option.
Is he telling the truth?
that's a hell.
I don't know if he's telling the truth at all.
He's telling the truth, yes.
Wait now, Tarek. Marv comes back to stay your hand. We ain't been saints out here either. And this man's telling the truth.
Of
He's got
course.
family.
I wish for him to write his final words to them. I will deliver it myself.
Just let him go. He's suffered enough today. Butchered 2 of his friends and he's going home empty-handed.
Perhaps a compromise is in order.
Compromises? Urban Goodman always liked a good compromise.
Uhtred goes and walk forward. Marv, You're pretty good at tending wounds, aren't you?
I am.
Perhaps. Um, I dare say. A thief's punishment for him.
I pick up what you're putting down there. Goodman, you say, is your name, correct?
It is. Goodman. Urban Goodman.
Put your hands on that stone over there.
Now let's hold on a minute.
His eyes go wide.
Listen. You said you're from Raven's
Yes.
Gulch, is that right? Tell me this place.
You have not heard of it? Well, I suppose perhaps not. Since the Empire fell, these roads are perilous at best and death traps at worst. Raven's Gulch lies several dozen leagues to the west. Just west of the Whispering Wood, north. We are a small band of humans that have eked out a living since the goblins multiplied. Our town is well hidden between the hills, but, well, I suppose just like you, some of our number have taken to becoming highwaymen. Again, I regret this decision.
How much food and stuff do we have on the wagon?
The wagon has pretty good amount. Food-wise, it's like a week's worth of food, but I'll tell you.
And that's 3 square meals a day for everybody? Or is that at half rations, or how is that? I'm just trying to get a sense of something for what I'm about to do.
Yeah, it's how much you've been eating. It's not a lot, but it's enough to get you like through.
Marv looks at
I can let
Tarek
you,
and Utrig.
I can tell you how much is in the wagon as far as like wealth.
Not so much worried about that, but yeah, I can. That's fine. So Marv looks at Tarek and Utrig. We've been separated from real civilization for a while. What we need right now isn't some compromise, acting out some laws that we ourselves wouldn't find ourselves bound to for the things we've done. We need to try to rebuild, reestablish things. And Marv goes to the cart, grabs a third of what would have been, half of what would have been his share on both accounts, whatever's in the wagon, and comes back to Urban and has it all kind of bagged up from a sack or something that's nearby. Now listen, Mr. Goodman. I'm pretty good at telling if a fella's a liar or otherwise. I know you're telling the truth when you say you got family. Family will drive a man to do a lot of things to survive. Now, I don't agree with what decision you made to come attacking us here. Goblin, I suppose, is one thing, but your fellow man, that's something different. That said, we need to come together, not be apart. It ain't much, but it's something. And he kind of shows him the bag. What I want is for you to go back to Raven's Gulch, try to find some decent way to live. Hell, if you got sick and hurt, I'd come out there and pay you visits. I knew you wouldn't shoot me down when I came. But we need to start coming together since the Empire fell, not tear each other apart like dogs. Now, what say you to that?
I dare say it's a mite bit better than losing my head, and also a mite bit better than what this towering lad has in mind over on that yonder stone. I'll give you my word, sir. Urban Goodman. My father was an upstanding man, and hence the last name.
What the rest of you guys think? I think it's much better than sending them home
Not
handless.
handless, merely broken.
Fine, Marv. You can have it your way. And I won't fault you for tempering the evils of this world.
I'll hand him the bag, and Like I said, ain't much, but like I said, you give me a keen way of getting to Gulch, and like I said, I'll help your sick and wounded. God's graded me favor. I ain't the brightest tool in the shed, but I think that's the expression. But I know my way around healing folk. Like I said, rebuild, not tear apart.
Urban nods furtively.
Marv, what god is it that you pray to again?
Chantea, Tarek, goddess of agriculture, farming.
Goodman, I think you found your god.
And Urban Goodman mutters a prayer to Shantea, broken and awkward though it may be. Yes, yes. Shantea's name will forever be upon my lips, my wife's lips, and our 3 children. Praise be Shantea!
So that's how that conversion stuff worked.
We will visit you. That much I can guarantee. If you have not changed your ways, you will not get a second chance.
Sorry. Urban gives a cough as he is so surprised to escape with his windpipe intact. He nods and utters thanks and scurries down the road, or up the road to the north and to the west, unless you have anything else for him.
Before he leaves, Uhtred could look at. I'd care not for if you do this or not, but if you cross paths with me of ill intentions again, I will cut you apart piece by piece.
I have no doubt you will, sir. I have no doubt you will.
Then we have an accord.
We do. You have my word, and a goodman's word is his bond.
You know, that Uhtred would turn and start heading towards their wagon and get what's left.
And he heads back to Raven's Gulch. And in the wagon, let's see what's in there.
And the corpses, we got bandit corpses.
A bunch of bandit. Do you want to pilfer the bandits?
Well, all of them.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. The bandits will give you 36 copper pieces total.
Retire,
I'll
boys.
keep
Don't
track
need
of that in
anything
my
else.
notepad there. We got that. And then in the wagon, we have... Whoa! Are you ready for this? We got... It's not a lot. It's not a huge score. You get the feeling there's probably much, much more in the Tomb of the Fallen, but we got 300 copper pieces. We have 50 gold pieces. We have also 100 silver pieces. I'll figure this out next time. Track. So a fair amount of money.
Yeah, and then some
Yeah, the
some
food.
food as well, like a week's worth. Well, a little bit less than a week's worth now for everybody, but yeah, Marv looks at it and know what I think we should take this back to the den and I don't know. Looks up at the sky. What time of day does it look like? Like noon,
A little before
midday,
noon.
evening? If we got the time, maybe we should empty the cart back at home, store everything away, head back out to this Tomb of the Fallen, whatever it's called.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea.
Yeah, you would have time to do that and get there by dusk. Make it nice and appropriate.
Who's pulling the cart?
Seems good.
Big
do it.
boy!
I've got land vehicle proficiency. I don't know if that's as a pulling as a
Don't worry, I
cart
got it too,
animal,
dude. I'll
but
pilot you.
I
There's a brief
Hey!
cutscene of you guys like hooking yourself up to these ox yokes and pulling this wagon.
Are we all just fucking jacked like huge boys? Or...
I'm 6 foot
I'm
250.
6'6", 250.
It's probably more one of those like those bring out your dead wagons, you know, two wheel.
Mm.
Yeah, the cart.
It's a smaller cart.
We should have made the Goodman pull the cart for us.
Seems like a bad way to
Is
foster
that
a
our
relationship.
intention? Not to smite evil where it lays?
I got the intent that he wasn't full-on evil. It ain't the same as what we've been dealing with the goblins. People driven to this by necessity or the feeling they can't do nothing else is something else entirely. That's ignorance. Ignorance can be cured. I didn't really feel rightly about having Uhtred kill the creature, to be fair, but I could see there was no stopping him
There
on
was
that
no
account.
stopping me on that one either. He was not going to live.
Hey, you
Well.
can say what you will, but adversaries are adversaries. Yes, we let one live, maybe he'll be better for us, but in the end, I agree 100% if it somehow betterments our situation. The goblin, on the other hand, would always be our adversary at all times, I'm sure.
You don't know unless you try, though, Uhtred. I get what you're saying. It's enemy's an enemy, but when enemy surrenders, just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, I guess.
Yeah. I'm sorry for that, but there's not much I could do to help. I would always kill the goblin. He's always gonna run scurrying back. Get his little friends and brothers and sisters and cousins. But yes, I do understand where you're coming from, Marv.
Maybe there's a way to get them out of our way as well. I mean, showing them our strength. They seem to surrender easy enough if they're outnumbered. I just ain't for all this. Yeah. Never mind. Let's just get this rolling.
Well, I don't think anyways. We would cause the world to burn.
And for a little good RP, I'm giving you guys all 200 more XP.
Oh.
Fine, you bring you up now to grand total of 950 in the
I think it's a
tally.
level up, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking jacked.
Rich and
Fucking
jacked.
jacked.
All right, give me a little RP, dropping off that treasure, and then I want somebody to kind of describe to me what the tomb looks like.
Bozerg, you stay. Watch our stuff. Make sure no one raids.
Bozerg will stay. Bozerg will
Uhtred.
stay at the Cozy Den.
Can we count on you?
Yeah.
Indeed. You can definitely count on Bozerg.
Well,
Can
if not, I'll count on your insides beyond the outside of your body, Bozerg.
We are allies. I'm sure he would never.
I'll stay here for sure. Are you sure you don't need my bow?
We could take your bow, if you would lend it to us. But I still think you should stay and watch our food.
You think to leave me unarmed here?
You offered your bow.
Here, take this javelin.
It seems awfully familiar. Looking over, it has a marking of Mara on it. Her blessing. Is that the javelin that I dropped earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, ready to go? All right, so you go
Yes.
back, you travel most of the rest of the day down the road. You don't meet anything bad. Again, it's very pleasant weather. Stop, perhaps eat some hardtack and and your feet don't even feel sore because you hear a babbling brook in the distance. There are squirrels, there are birds flying overhead, and any nastiness you have come across early in the day seems to be gone until you get closer and closer to the Tome of the Fallen. I would like somebody to describe to me like what this looks like. It's an old barrows basically in the side of a hill. So kind of describe to me what you think.
I can take that.
Go
If
ahead.
somebody else
No,
wants
you
to.
go ahead.
So as we approach on the roadway, there's a bit more darkness, a bit more shade in this area. It has a strange feel to it, but it is several barrow mounds. One particular area has a small cemetery, unmarked graves dotting its simple landmarks that are there. Perhaps a bit of fog hangs over the hills, not really in place with the day, which has been bright otherwise so far.
Nice. And you stand in front of this thing and a little RP as you enter in.
Perhaps we should take a rest before we go on in there.
Didn't realize you would have sort of tire so easily.
No, but I have a bad feeling that we're gonna be up to our kneecaps in dead bodies by the time we're through. And I do mean that they're dead already. The Lord knows if they'll stand back up or not tonight.
Should they rise, I will assure you they will fall by my hammer.
Yes, but it could be a long night.
What time of day is it about?
Yep.
Starting to get towards the evening, dusk. If we take too long to wait, might end up at night. Traveling with the wagon at night might be, well, I suppose we will be anyway. Maybe we take a short break here, rest up for just a moment, head in rather quickly. I wouldn't want to go in if Ertrig's not feeling at full strength. We're going to need his sword.
No use rushing into a fight with unknown dead creatures fighting us. As far as that's what I always say.
Think there really could be undead in there?
It's a barrel in the cemetery. Goblins were scared. I'm assuming something's in there that's gonna make all their little clan scurry off.
I can identify it for us, be they celestial, fiend, or undead.
I gotta tell you, I've never seen dead before. Not walking. I've heard of them, but not much looking forward to seeing
Well,
if
I
that's
could be
true or
mistaken.
not.
It could be a tea party going on, and the goblins thought their hosts were too nice, so they wanted to leave.
I pray there are undead there, so that I may smite them myself.
Jerk a smile. Yes, that's the spirit.
And you do a short rest and head in.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'll do a hit die expenditure since I won't have no rages. At least I'll have full strength.
Yep. Raging.
I got no rage. It needs a long rest for rages.
He is without
He's
rage.
surprisingly calm.
Got your belly full.
The virgin barbarian, man. Head down, not angry.
As you head into this tomb, the first thing you hear is not the growls and snarls of the undead, but you hear the growls and snarls of goblin. Ah, come here, man! No, get him back! There's all sorts of sounds of battle there's thwacks, and there's stabs. As you see ahead of you in the gloom, 2 goblins and 2 bandits that seem to be kind of in battle, fighting for some reason. What are you guys doing?
Uthrig is gonna move up a little bit. He's gonna pull out the sword, but he's not gonna wield it. He's just gonna put, the point down on the ground a little bit and kind of lean on it. It looks like we got entertainment for the night.
I think maybe we should wait and see
Take
who
out the
wins.
killer.
Or we could help the man folk and let them know we made a deal with Goodman. Might be from the same place as him.
But can we tell they're bandits just based on how they look?
Yeah, there's humans, and they're kind of dressed the same way as good.
If these fellas here lose to these goblins, they have.
I mean,
no
there's a
right.
reason they both drew you a map the same place, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's to the left and right of us? Like in this.
I don't-
What you guys gonna do? 10 seconds. 10,
But then again,
9,
engaging, I guess we could help.
8, 7.
I'm gonna
6,
help the
okay.
bandits.
Utrig's gonna help as well. Because it actually could be very beneficial.
The initiative.
Now you gotta clear it.
It's cleared. I already rolled for them.
Shit, by the time I go, it might be already over with.
Oh no. This is gonna be a wet noodle contest
Yeah.
between those two.
Mr. Goblins is going to attack Mr. Bandit. 18, that hits. 7. Does it kill him? It does not. Mr. Bandit, this one here, is going to attack his goblin. Oh, that hits. What? I use all the good rolls on the NPC.
Feel free.
That kills that guy. Oh, you don't get the XP for it. So,
Kill steals.
Marv, you're up.
Marv's gonna move up and see the goblin here, line up a shot, take it.
12 versus 12. It hits.
Just 5.
Ah, what have we here? Where's Scrag? And let's see. Oh, he's dead. Tarek, you're up.
I'm just gonna get a look around. Seems like the situation's under control. Where are these things to the left and right of us?
These are doors. They are inscribed with arcane symbols that you may or may not know based on the Arcana check.
Okay, then I'll use my action to do Arcana.
Your TN will be 12.
Yeah.
Negative. Give me an insight as well, Nick. The doors to you, the symbols on there are illegible. You look at the door and trying to figure a mechanism to get in, but at this point, you figure it best at least just not to ask for too much more. Utri.
Yep.
Utrig's gonna walk up. And he's gonna yell down. Since he can't really do an attack or nothing. He's gonna yell down. Whoever surrenders shall live.
Surrender? In the face of this beast?
Barbarian.
I will not surrender. I have man flesh to feast on tonight. Do you want to do anything else, barbarian?
Nope. He's holding on to his great sword. He's that's about all he's gonna do right now. I still have another round before I get close.
My bandit attacks his guy. 11. Oh no, he's gonna bite it. He misses. This will be the death blow if he hits. 12 versus 11. 5
Got him.
slashing, and that was enough. The human, he tried to talk, barbarian. Now a human lays dead. I'll avenge my brother! Moves here. Attacks. 21.
Got him.
7. And that's enough. Cuts him down. And then... this guy has blood smear all over his face. What's his name? Make you guys do the GM's.
Ooh.
How about
I don't
Lester?
really know.
Trotgood.
Sure.
Roll
His name. And then he looks up the steps. What do? You do here try to take this treasure? Can you not see that it was hard fought and well won? Fly now, lest you join these corpses below the steps.
Those are the words that I would hope you say.
Wait here now. Look, we came here on accord, and you don't seem like you got much help for you, sir. I don't know your name.
My name is irrelevant. How many are there of you? And he starts to look into the...
More than there are of you
More
right
than-
now. Besides, we made a deal with your, maybe you know an Urban Goodman?
Indeed.
We gave him a cut of some spoils from a wagon that I suppose you fellows are supposed to cut over.
Goodman.
Now,
What a coward. He fled, leaving myself and my brother here to the goblins, like all the rest of them.
he's got a man of good sense then, I suppose, seeing as your brother is unfortunately passed on.
You may have a point there.
Listen, we've killed a couple of menfolk today already. I've got no further interest in spilling other man's blood. Like I told Urban, we need to come together at this point, not tear each other apart. If you help us maybe get the rest of this treasure, and looks back at Tarek and Urtrig, as long as you pull your share, pull your weight, I don't see of no reason why we couldn't work together to accomplish this.
And he walks a little closer and looks. So, 1/4 of the cut.
A fifth. We got a fella back home. He needs his share. He's done his weight.
Lester looks around. Very well. It's more than I would have received. Cowards. Except my brother. He fought bravely.
Is his brother super dead, or could I stabilize him?
You don't have destiny points, but you have inspiration, which you can use to say he's not super dead.
I would use inspiration to take a gander over him and see that he's just barely breathing, and then I will spare the dying and try to keep him alive.
Bill Trotgood is his name. Bill.
Uthri's gonna walk down the stairs, and he's not gonna. If Lester doesn't move out of his way, he's just gonna kind of push him aside.
Yep, Bill's stable now. What?
Yeah.
What is this? What is
He
this
looks
strange
spillover.
face?
Take it easy now, sir. My name's Marv, cleric of Chantea. You took quite a hit there, but you're stable for now.
Lester comes up to him. Bill! Bill, it's you! Oh! Marv. Marv. How can I repay you?
Just trying to get hurt again. He will pull a healing potion out of his pocket and drink that. You took quite a hit, so it's not going to bring you back up to full capability, but it should make you feel a
I
little bit better.
suppose you two little worms are gonna start asking for an extra share.
His life is payment enough.
Yes, yes. I would not venture such greed to have my brother returned to me from the land of the dead. I say his payment quite enough.
Tell me, what do you know of those runes? Those strange markings on the doors?
I do not know of the rooms, but the doors are... Well... Did you push on the door?
I did not. I simply tried to read what was on them, but not in a language I can comprehend.
That... And Lester... looks up here. Much treasure lies here. You simply have to push.
Go ahead.
Yes, feel free to open all the doors for us.
And he pushes and
Oh.
says, and there we are.
You hate to see it.
So, oh shit, I hit the back button. So, as we, what language are these runes in?
Doesn't matter, man.
I don't know that you have to worry about the language. There's a very clear message that's being sent to me by looking through this door, and it's not talking about a language.
Initiative, son.
Like I said, dead things.
Bill.
Oh my god, they're rolling fat.
Jesus.
Please let me get out of here. Oh,
All right,
no.
who's up?
Not me.
Zombo.
Zombo looks like.
Zombo moves towards Lest, I think, right? One.
This is music from that advertisement.
Les has a, Les is in a wall for me.
Yeah, he's like...
Yeah, he's like here.
Gotta refresh. I accidentally hit the back button and fixed it.
Yeah,
He-
it's pretty rough.
He just... I'll refresh. He
He's
just
standing in the
faced
doorway.
wall. I was like, oh shit.
And he goes towards old Lest. And, yeah. Takes a swipe at him.
Let's share the worry.
Ooh, 17. Not very hard, though. Marv, you're up.
Oh man, they are real. And Marv's gonna take a couple steps back and take a shot at the one that's beating up old Les.
That's a hit. And yet it continues onwards. Bolt just slamming into its gut and staying there. This guy's up. He's gonna move. Why does it tell me 0.5 squares? It can reach Marv. But he has to struggle. He attacks Marv at disadvantage. Misses. Tarek.
Oh, I feel very passionate about this. So I'm gonna sprint up these stairs right next to that Zombo and just whacking him.
That's a hit.
So 8.
8.
Yep.
And it fights on. Kind of looks around.
Okay. Okay. If it's not dead, as a bonus action, I'm going to use... Where is it? Is it Divine Smite? Divine Smite's a bonus action, right?
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Yep.
When you hit a creature... Yeah.
Smite.
smited.
Show this shit what I'm all about. Divine Smite...
Ooh. Gee. And it's radiant damage, so he does not get to use his fortitude. And he falls.
By Mara's grace is returned from whence you came.
Ah, psh, crumbles into dust. It's Lester's turn. Lester holds his scimitar out bravely, attacking the zombie, but alas. Actually, I think their TN is awful. It hits him. 6.
Yeah, zombies are trash.
Yeah, their saving grace is that they don't die sometimes.
Yeah, they don't die. And, Urtrig, you're up.
Uhtred gonna go charging into battle, of course. And he's flanked now, right? Is that a flanking?
I don't think so.
I think
No.
that's the opposite, right?
Does that have to be directly opposite?
Yeah.
Let me look.
You have to get your ass in that wall. Come on.
I might be able to squeeze.
Grapple him, dude. Come
We'll
on.
look it up next time.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. What's this?
Wrestling.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Roll me some damage, son. 15. That does knock him to 0. But he rolls Undead Fortitude. DC 5 plus damage taken. Oh, he'd have to beat 20.
20.
Probably have said nat, right?
Could.
So
I think they might get a bonus for con. I don't know.
Yeah.
nope. So he dies. What does that look like?
So as he goes running up, Uhtred just snarling at it. And he cleaves it, and it being a zombie, it's not easy. It's not hard at all for his sword just to make waste of it, like a blender.
The remaining zombie, I guess they're all clustered in this doorway, so he swings at Lester. And he hits. 7. No! He's alive, but what you guys see in the door is Lester like being throttled by the zombie. Marv, you're up.
Marv, seeing how rapidly Tarek dispatched the zombie in front of him. Tarek, you seem better accustomed to these kind of creatures. I'll give you Chante's blessing. Finish it, and I will give him guidance. So I'm going to basically put a hand on his shoulder, and he can add a d4 to one
Nice.
check of his
Nice.
choice.
That one's dead, so Tarek is up.
Out of my way, Uhtred. I'm gonna rush past him, go to that zombie, and start wailing. So +4, right?
That's a hit.
Or
You can
No, I don't
choose
have
to use it, yeah.
The target can't.
Oh, nice.
Nope, you don't have
I'll
to.
put a little token on there, and I'll say, you are blessed with strength.
A heathen god's blessing.
He gets it for 6 rounds. He gets it for 6 rounds. So well, up to a minute. I'm just gonna
yeah.
do concentration for
Right.
holding it.
So 6 damage.
That's 6 damage, and that's not coming across for me. Okay. 4
There it
bludgeoning.
is.
6.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one's strong. Still standing.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna use my.
Lester Trotgood. I think he's going to fight. Oh, he's going to fight bravely. He's going to fight bravely. guys are shit too. All right, Bertrick, you're up.
Watch out, Lester.
You can flank him. Yeah, you can move to flank.
You will.
You can't rage anymore?
No, unfortunately not, but it don't matter. Ooh,
That's a hit.
it is. Yes, it's right. It's all about that damage now.
Still going.
Yeah, I think there was this slashing.
Most likely.
The slashing. No damage. No resistances out that I see. My NPC setup macro rolls at HP instead of taking the average, so some of them are real weak and some of them are stronger. This boy is a strong boy. He was strong in life. He is strong in death. He turns to Lester, but he's already throttling him, so he just squeezes harder, trying to bug out his eyes. 11.
I've got a
That's
sentinel.
Ooh, what does that do?
I can use my reaction to make them attack me.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
So that's 11. And he misses
So
you.
I guess just trying to throttle him. I'm getting away between him and Lester.
What do you
I
say to
take
this
it.
zombie?
I look into its soulless eyes and I try to imbue the power of God in it, the fear of God. Yeah.
Nothing happens, but he turns his attention at least. All right, Marv Elderman, it's your turn.
I don't think I have a shot.
Sure.
I can try to move in. If the zombie turns his attention to Tarek, I might just try to grab Lester and pull him back.
Yeah, you could do that.
I don't know.
Just no roll needed, I think.
Yeah, just grab him by his shirt collar. Easy now, damn it. And
You,
yank him back out of the way.
Stumble back. Ugh! Ugh! Tarek, you're up.
Shall know my fury.
That hits.
So 13.
That kills him.
Just got his little save.
11 plus.
Needs
See
to
what
be
it
a
does.
16.
Negative. What does that look like as he crumbles into dust?
Just repeatedly with my hammer, just bashing in its head, shattering all its bones until there's nothing left. This abomination.
That's all of them, right?
Yep.
That's all of them.
That we can see right now.
The door. Use that rage, Turk.
As all the zombies drop, you're left with silence. You can hear Lester breathing loudly as he goes to his side. I say to you, no amount of treasure is worth your lives. Let's leave this place at once.
I was just about to recommend that. If you value your life, you should probably leave. I intend to come by and visit Raven's Gulch. Perhaps I could bring something of this haul, but best you not linger here. This place is difficult.
So you did speak. You did speak to Urban.
Yeah. Well, made an accord, so to speak. Like I told him, with the Empire falling, people got to come together.
Very well. Do not think me a coward for saving.
Takes a sensible man to realize when something's too much for him. Bear you no ill
You
will.
can tell that's kind of bites at Lester's heart. He gives you the nod. Him and Bill on out.
That's 1/5 of the Shannon back.
There's much work to be done.
Indeed. Tell you the truth, I was worrying they might get in our way if they stuck
Locking
around.
the door. I'm gonna use... What is it? Divine Sense. So I can detect until the end of my turn. I don't know. Was that 6 seconds?
Yeah. This is cool.
60 feet. Undead and fiends and celestials.
So you sense power behind this door. Although you sense just the eternal unrest of the undead. Those who were not great in life and great to death either. That roam ceaselessly, looking for that which they hunger in life, not find. Whether they searched for riches, power, love, fame, they're not finding it here.
So any count, any numbers, or
So you sense 3 of these.
60 feet, like all around me? So down there too?
Oh, let's see, down there.
Nope,
Down
anything at
there.
60 feet within.
Down this direction is a much greater force. One who did obtain riches in life, and yet searches for a way back from death. And let's see if you reach over. Whoops. Oh, yeah, from over here. Nothing undead. Nothing
Or
undead.
celestial or fiend.
Nope.
So all everything I can detect's undead.
On this side. Actually, why doesn't everybody roll me a perception?
Oh, do I still have guidance?
Yep.
You do.
As well?
You can roll that d4 with it.
So 22.
Not my best.
So Ertrig and Tarek, you hear down from this area, you hear screaming, "Hey! Let us out! Let us out! Let us out!"
Down where?
Down area.
Gotcha. I think
What
the
do you
safest
think?
place for them at the moment is behind that door.
We should speak with them first. Oh, shit. I just realized my thing doesn't work if they're behind cover.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh,
Did for that one.
cheat!
Yeah,
You
I was
cheat!
peering through the cracks.
The force.
Marv calls out, "We hear you. Who are you?"
And then a non-human voice. What is that? A voice of a human. Unbar the door! Unbar the door!
You sound distressed. What is it that plagues you?
Yes, we are distressed. All of our men were slain. Get us out of here. We've struck an unlikely alliance for now, but let us free and we will cut you in on the treasure.
And what treasure do you speak of?
Then you hear a more throaty voice. Do you think us to cut you in on every little secret we know? We can't spend all our bargaining chips at once now, could we? Just open the door, bloke.
Could
Get
just
him in
walk
there.
away, and you could starve.
Oh, we won't starve for quite some time. And then you hear the human voice go, "Let us out! Let us out!"
I say we open the door and kill them all.
Yeah, I say we take care of the other doors first.
It seems, well, wait a minute. The menfolk, where do you hail from?
Raven's Gulch.
Of course, Raven's Gulch. All day long, Raven's Gulch.
We should be their heroes.
We should be their rulers.
I'm for the first part of that. Alright, step away from the door. Nothing sudden.
I want to ready an attack just in case. Like, if they attack us, I want to be ready for it.
Yeah, Marv's gonna push.
Trick is ready with his great sword.
Fighting. Bloop.
Lovely.
Marv takes a couple. Marv's gonna take a couple steps back and.
Roll for initiative. That's our ticket, boys! Get 'em! We keep the treasure for ourselves.
All you hear is Utrecht saying, yes! I was hoping you would say that.
Char the Cruel goes first.
Sorry, Marv.
Well. Can't fault a man for trying.
Ooh, throws at Tarek.
Oh.
He readies his javelin and throws it.
Oh shit, not Marv.
Oh shit! I should have. I
Uh,
should have incited
Creature
that
within 5
shit.
feet
He
of an
lied.
ally can't use just yet, at least. So
Yeah,
he's
but-
going to do that. He does have multi-attack.
Wait, you can type out
Oh,
it.
oh, just a great sword.
So Charlie Cruel's a goblin? Or the hobgoblin? Not the human?
Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, Char, sorry. He still has multi-attack as well. 2 with Skimtar, 1 with Dagger.
Is he throwing them all? Oh, 2 range.
Down low with you.
He's trying. Oh, he's picked the wrong side.
First attack hits. 5 slashing, is that half? So 3?
Oh, no, it's not halved. Why would it be halved?
Nope,
Thought
he
you had
doesn't have
resistance to
resistance.
Slash, no?
No.
Utrecht does when he's raging.
No. Second one, 17, that misses. And Dagger misses. Bilgrut goes next.
Sorry, Marv.
He charges at Marv. 2 greatsword attacks.
It's reaction the first one to make him hit me.
Oh, that's hit you on the first one?
Yep.
He does hit.
Ooh.
Second one. 16. Yes.
That would. I don't know if he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 18. Yeah, I'm good.
He
Never mind.
misses.
Well, no, I think it's 16 because I don't have my shield out. I have a crossbow.
So it hit.
So it would if it matches, yeah, it hits. Not great.
Goblin moves and attacks. Oh! 3 slashing to Tarek.
We're good.
Urtrig.
Bloody hell.
You see me getting pelted by everyone. I even throw my arm in front of
Yeah, he's just like a stalwart
Mar.
shield from this door.
Utrig walks over, smiling casually with his great sword on his shoulder, and he just, as he gets closer, he does a big swing at the hobgoblin. 17,
It's a hit.
and he's flanked, so it's advantage. So it'd be crit.
Yep, do it. So it's at 21.
Yep.
Oh no! Tell me what that looks like.
So as he gets closer, and he has his great sword on his shoulder, and he's holding the hilt with his. He smiles as he winds up, almost like a baseball bat swing, as he steps in with his great sword to swing at him. And he, I don't know how much damage I went over on, but if he went pretty good, he'd probably gouge into him pretty well. Kid did a good old kick, to get him off the sword.
Mark.
Yeah, Marv looks at this guy with disgust, and it's a man fighting alongside
Yes.
the goblins. A man of Raven's Gulch, turn your blade against your fellow man. We say 3 your number today, but you won't be earning none of my mercy. And that said, I am going to try to focus on keeping my boy alive, so I'll use one of my castings for Cure Wounds on Tarek. It's gonna be 7 because I have Life Domain.
Get back
delicious.
7, son.
Are you one of them priests?
Tarek,
Yeah.
you're up.
Always gotta be touching.
How long did you prepare that one for?
As soon as I saw touching, I was like, it should be changed to my left.
I'm gonna attack the goblin. 16 to hit.
That's a hit, of course.
9.
That's a death.
Ching.
Saved you for last, human.
Char the Cruel.
Okay.
Char goes after Tarek again. 2 with Scimitar, 1 with Dagger. Miss. Miss. 17.
Miss. Just
Miss.
blocking him off my shield.
Ching, 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 ching. Ching, ching. Ching. Urtrig.
After cutting through the hobgoblin, Urtrig pulls back his sword and looks over at Char the, what's his name? Char the Cruel.
Char the Cruel.
Char the Cruel. And he's gonna take his time walking around, smiling at him. You see, all day long, they've been telling me to spare the human folk. I'm glad now you get to break me of that. And he swings at him.
Ho, 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 ho.
12.
Ah! Nobody hit him yet, right?
No.
No, nope.
All right. Do anything else? That's it.
That's it.
Marv, you're up.
Marv will take a shot into his side.
Yes. Oh! Tarek.
Tell him to pick a god and pray. So I hopefully end his line. 22. 11. 11 bludgeoning.
Still standing. Char. Char turns to Ortrig now that he's flanked. $17?
All right, I'll take that one. My reaction.
That hits, right?
If Tarek takes it, I don't know if it hits Tarek.
Yeah. No,
Doesn't-
it was Ortrig.
Yeah, but I got Sentinel.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
misses
misses you then. That misses you. So
So
this
he
other
goes to
one,
swing his arm back to stab my boy, and I grab his arm.
yeah, that's a sweet talent. This one's towards Ortrig. 15. Miss? No, that hits. That hits.
Yeah, that hit.
7 slashing. And then he gets to do his dagger. 12, that misses.
Negative.
And he's done. Ortrig, you're up.
So seeing Tarek grab the one arm, the Char the Cruel still gets a swing off with his other hand. Oh, you motherfucker. And he's gonna take the full advantage of the weak spot with his arm up in the air. 23.
Hits.
16.
Still alive.
Jesus.
So,
He's
Need
a
to roll
tough
an HP
lad.
next time.
Marv. Can you do cure wounds again?
I think they're both doing okay. I can do it
Just take
again.
him out. He's got to be on. How's he look? Is he bloodied?
He's bloody.
I'm blasted him. Yeah.
That's an 18.
Ah.
You got it in. True.
Oh, he's flanked,
Is
yeah.
that advantage?
Rounded.
That is. 3.
Hello, Timmy.
Still alive. Still alive.
These bolts are balling.
Eric, you're up.
You get a boop.
Finish him.
19.
A 19
And
hits.
then
11
13
does.
damage.
That does finish him.
13.
Tell me what that looks like here. As you get a
Just-
ka-ching.
Full anger, you know? Just I've been stabbed a bunch. I took hits from my bros. I'm just like, okay, this is it. You've got to die. Swing. I'm gonna shove the tip of the hammer, just bashing his teeth, you know? Blood goes flying.
And Utrig, upon when he's down, well, perhaps we should take his head. Maybe it'd be worth something in Raven's Gulch that we keep hearing about. I highly doubt that this person was very well liked.
I don't know what kind of message that sends, but
Perhaps a bounty.
Yes.
I've got no feeling on the matter for that particular individual. Anyone that would side against his fellow man alongside enemies, I got nothing for him. Chantea, forgive
Utrig
me.
smiles as he goes down. Moves the head a little bit over so he can get a clean swipe at the neck with his sword. Don't worry, I'll carry it.
Are either of you injured?
And a coin to your richer.
Lightly, but I was gonna ask the same of either one of you. Tarek, you were taking some
Did you take
mighty
his head?
blows
Is that
back
what you
there.
did?
Yes.
And that down. Head.
I'm a bit roughed up, but I can press on. There's still a job we must do.
Well, my goddess gives me some limited favors, but I can try to spread them. And
I'm gonna try to
we'll.
stop you before you wind up doing that. Your God's not the only one who can heal. I'm gonna place my hand on my own chest. Yeah. I'm gonna use lay on hands and heal for 6.
6?
Yep.
Make it so.
Why didn't it change? Okay, there. Which means I have 4 more. Okay.
Well, Ertrig anyway. I'll use Cure Wounds on Ertrig. For 9.
I'm at full strength again.
Nice.
Hey, there's something to be said about your magic touch there from your deity.
Shantae does all the work. I'm just a
As
vessel.
am I from Mara. I am her sword and her shield.
Yes, I kind of figured that as much. Smile.
Just look in the room. Well, someone should stay out here because apparently they got locked in.
You guys have picked the rooms without anything good, just bad stuff in them that want to kill you. You know the room.
I guess I'll stay outside the room in case the door shuts. If you
Yeah,
guys
might
are
as well. They
searching.
were stuck in here talking about treasures.
Yeah, I guess Uhtred would give a hand in searching. I don't know how good he is.
Unfortunately, this area has been pilfered, but the body. Roll me a 1d10.
Go for it, Tarek.
3. 60. You find 60 copper 60 copper pennies
Hmm.
on like the goblin, and the other dude, but nothing nothing like they described at least yet.
I've found their riches.
Yeah, how rich are we now?
There, you may carry it. Give them all to him.
Well, I'd be. Maybe this is a small fortune in Raven's Gulch.
And then we will live like kings with what we found from that cart.
Yes. And he'll kind of turn and start walking towards the door across the way.
Shall we proceed?
Are you wanting to push open the door?
Yes, I think I will. Marv, ready your bow.
I'm ready.
Roll perception.
Ooh.
Marv, let's just give it to you. You hear.
I don't know if we should open
And
this
why
one.
not?
You don't hear that?
Faintly.
Tarek can hear it too. It's 15.
They're beasts, they must be slain. Or the undead, or fiends.
If you're confident, I'm here, but
Yeah. I guess we could open it. I am feeling a little tired, but we might be able to get in there, and I guess we could depend them with their deities.
Who's opening it?
I've got it.
And you open it.
Dun, dun, dun. the suspense. Bull's gonna try to jump scare guy.
Ah.
Roll initiative.
Hmm.
I wish I had some rage in it.
8.
Easy, easy.
8.
Ah.
Can't tell what this is just based on looking at it.
Oh no.
Give me
Looks like a big
me
fucking
Arcana.
undead.
Arcana.
TN's 12. Boom. This is, it looks to be like a giant skeleton of a minotaur. There's old ancient flesh dripping off of it. The skull has 2 gigantic horns out from the sides. Actually, you know the legend of this area about the minotaur by the name of Torog. That towards the end of the fall of the Empire, what did Torog do that was so bad? You tell me.
During the fall of the Empire?
Just make it up, man. Anybody?
I will say that Torog was once a knight of the Empire, though they did not let many beasts within its ranks. But creating a further stigma against the many of them, he was one of the traitors that helped bring about the downfall, particularly working alongside feral orcs and goblin tribes until he was slain at the Battle of Montfear Crest by the Holy Order. Yes.
Got it.
It was thought his corpse was lost forever, but apparently he was interred here.
Who disturbs my... Alright.
Let's fucking get him.
There you go.
Alright, let's see.
Delay.
Is this a bonus action? What is this one yet? Oh, it's an action, dude, okay. I'm gonna do that instead of smiting him. I'm gonna use my action, say a prayer to myself, and then I'm gonna... Where is it? Protection from evil and good. So, he's undead, so any attacks against me have disadvantage. And I can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, so attacks against you have disadvantage.
Yep. And I'm gonna run in there, just get in his range, you know? So he can't fucking charge us. That's it for me, that was an action.
Alright. Bertrig.
Oh, Tread gleefully runs in at the beast. And, yeah, we'll do a, regular hit. I'm not gonna go over it unless...
Regular hit. Oh!
That is anything but regular.
Utrig, as he runs in, does a big swing on him with a smile on his face. Always looking forward to a battle with something of great importance.
18.
18.
What does that look like?
And he just swings into the beast. This should be a great day.
Marv at the back here, seeing what they're fighting against, grabs the symbol of Shantae and, oh, blessed Shantae, give us your blessings today. as we face down this mighty horror, this aberration of life, I will cast Bless. And we'll bless 3 of us. Make an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends. You can roll a d4 and add the number rolled, and I think you can do that for as long as I concentrate to keep it up.
Oh, that is good.
10 rounds?
I don't know. I thought rounds were 10 seconds long, so I thought it was 6. But if it's
I don't know.
that's
Well,
great.
some games, I forget which one has 10-second rounds and 6-second rounds.
Straight up to 1
I
minute.
think it's
I
10.
think we're 6. I think D&D is 6.
Yeah, you think it's 6
I
per
think so.
6 seconds around?
Round.
I'll look at it.
Round.
It's either that or Demon Gate. One of them has 6-second rounds.
Demon Gate has like 6.
Let's say it's 10. Let's give you the benefit of the doubt. All right. So I'm gonna say
Oh, 6 seconds. Yep.
it's 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
So we got what? How many rounds in?
10 rounds.
Oh,
10
less-
rounds.
It's not gonna matter.
Yeah, we'll be dead by then.
You'll be dead. You'll be dead.
Well,
Oh, you'll be dead. All right. Is all you got, Marv?
that's it for Marv. Marv's not getting any closer to that than he needs to. He's brave, not stupid.
Horned. Or towards Tarek.
Yeah, I have
18.
18. Wait, yeah, it's disadvantage. It doesn't matter.
Wait. We got blessed, right? What does blessed do?
Whenever target makes an attack roll, save.
Bless doesn't help with that.
Just gonna roll damage. Oh.
Whoa.
19.
It's taking the crit, ain't it? That's why it's plus 1.
No, because it's disadvantage.
Oh,
eight.
yeah.
Oh, it's 8.
It's
It's 8.
eight.
Yeah, it's only
It's
8.
It's the same thing as mine.
You're right.
Yeah, so I get gored by the Minotaur, tossed around a little bit.
Yeah, he gores your thigh, and, like you're lifted up into the air. He's like, "Whoa!"
And then I have to
Wave
do
the air
a
around.
concentration check. So, where's my con at? Fuck. Sick. I'm good. I still have my spell.
All right, Tarek, it's your turn again.
While I'm being gored, I'm gonna take a swing at his horn, try to break it off.
Yeah.
For 11?
11.
Yeah. Sort of banging in his horn repeatedly, you know?
Ertrig.
Oh. Utrig is going to do a relentless attack. A reckless attack. And I'll put that in there.
Is your R class, right?
Like I said, this turn, all can serve my defense attack with fierce desperation. When you make a first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage. So I got advantage. 23. That hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right.
That's gonna
And
hit level
then-
2, son. 16.
Yep. What's the bless? No, the bless only adds my attack roll, right?
Less.
Blessing only. Yeah, you can for the next 10 rounds you can choose to add a d4 to any attack roll or saving throw.
Is it a one-time use? Or?
Yeah. No, it's constant because as long as I keep concentration up.
Roll D4.
Well, no, that's only for the attack roll. So it would have been 23 plus
Yeah.
the D4, which is
Yeah, you hit anyway. All right, so we're good. So Marv, you're up again.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, I might as well do everything I can. So I'm going to let's see. I'll probably hold that for now. I'll probably just take another shot. Or take a shot, I should
Yep.
say. Add it.
or your D4.
That hits.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Oh, it does?
He's big. I think that's the thing. He's easy to hit. Torog the Horned. He's cornered. He can't use his charge. That sucks.
Yeah, that's why you gotta fucking run in there.
Up. It's against you again.
Good, because I would have had disadvantage. He would have had advantage.
I'm taking it for you, bro. Don't worry about
I
it.
think this time he's on your horns. He takes his great axe up and tries to like chop you off of his horn. 9. Oh, he misses.
Flails around and bangs against my shield as I'm holding it.
Ching! You're up, Tarek.
Alright. How much did he hit me for last time? 8? That was just kind of fucking painful.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my last spell slot. Oh no, I'm out of them. Fuck. Healing for 4 won't even help. I'm just gonna swing at him. So 20. Oh wait, I don't have advantage. 17.
17 hits.
6.
Still kicking.
8. Sorry.
8.
Yep. I always have +2, as long as I'm only holding one weapon. I
Still
should-
alive.
Shit.
Still dead, I mean. Bertrick, you're up.
Utrick's gonna do the same thing. He's smiling as he's just swinging away at the great V. Oh, I had
Right, what's the
damn
attack?
button. Yeah.
Do I use it again?
Yeah, it don't matter. Either way I hit.
Doesn't matter, yeah.
25. 9.
It's definitely bloodied. Definitely bloodied. Marv,
Let's shoot it.
hit. He's starting to sway around frantically. He's spinning around, like spinning Tarek on his horns. This time, he goes towards Bertrick, who's been wounding him. Tries to gore him with his other horn. Miss?
I'll take it either way.
Yeah, it's a miss. How does he not have multi-attack, guys?
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, then with
Tarek.
Danny's-
Just keep swinging, man. As long as I'm alive, he can only hit me. Let's bang on him.
Hits! This might be it.
That's
It
it's
is!
just- I added the +2, so yeah.
It is. What's it look like as he goes down?
I've been on his horn this entire fight after he impaled me, just banging on it, banging on it. I decided, you know what? I can't break his horn. I'm gonna go for his eyes. Start slamming my hammer into his eye. His skull shatters,
450.
starts crumbling.
Yes. It just shatters into... It just shatters into bones there.
I'm gonna go up to a wall, sort of lean on it, and sit down.
You're looking a little worse for wear there.
It was a wild ride.
I didn't think we were gonna beat that monster
And
for
dead
real.
stand no chance against Mara's might.
Yeah, what he said.
Looks that way. Marv will look to Tarek and use the channel divinity arrow. So it's up to 10 or half, whichever it gets to first. Half is total.
That's 10.
Yeah, alright.
And then Utrig is looking over there in the corner where it seems to be a bunch of shiny stuff.
Yeah, now that you're into his lair, you're into Torog's lair, you do see it's filled with gems, gold and silver, and even a few what looks to be like old tomes.
Well, should we start collecting our due?
There's one more room.
Well, I don't mind being a lot more the richer when I go into that room.
So you can leave.
It's not going anywhere. I wouldn't want you to wait. Wouldn't want you to be weighed down.
You can at least look at it. Here we go.
Woo.
A lot of stuff.
Whoa!
No, but there might be a thief waiting outside those doors to come in and take it as we're any other from Raven's Gulch, because everybody's from Raven's Gulch around here.
So you say if we load it up into our our cart, you'll be better off? Easier to protect somehow?
Well, how much do you think that could all weigh?
Looks to be pretty heavy. If it's on a cart, they're definitely gonna make off with it. There's thieves outside. Besides, we're gonna be right up at the front. I doubt anyone can just
Wolf
walk
can
in.
stay by the entrance and shoot from afar.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we shall leave it for now. Marv, you let us know if anybody comes in that entrance.
Of course. I got keen eyes after all.
Leave some undead alone to go torture somebody for trying to take our gold.
How long does this last? Up to 10 minutes.
Walk fast.
Let us hurry before my blessing fades. How long is that? That was probably like a minute. Entire fight, apparently.
Less than that. That was 5 rounds. That all happened in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, we gave it hell.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go on.
Open this door. Oh?
Oh, look.
There's just
Oh no.
skeletons wandering around in there. But yet, I turn towards you.
I'm ready. Let's fucking go.
Right,
You wonder
skeleton.
if they're from Raven's Gulch?
Maybe at a time. Oh god.
Oh no. This is how it ends.
I'm gonna die poor now.
5, 4, 3.
This one attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage, you skeleton fuck. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
What's he going for?
Miss. You.
Oh, yeah.
We're all going for you.
That's right.
Oh,
6.
They know.
No,
Ooh.
he's not hitting me.
23.
6.
He's got the.
What?
he's got the
10-minute
blessings, so-
concentration.
Son?
It's
Oh.
10 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. All right, tear him a
He's
new
a
one.
powerful wizard.
Get that XP.
Is this one considered flanked? He's behind a wall, his friend and us. The one right above me.
Sure, yes.
Alright, let's fuck him up.
Fuck him up.
13.
Hits.
11.
11. Does not kill him, though.
You're up.
Finish him, Marv.
Finish him.
Yeah, Marv's gonna take a step in and fire at that one that just
Dead.
got thwacked.
Dead.
He just fires the bolt and it carries his skeletal head off his body. Such a good effect.
Utrig.
Utrecht's gonna move in and take a swipe at the skeleton. He's gonna do a reckless. 18,
That's a hit.
13.
It's a dead. Skeleton.
Yep.
He attacks Tarek. Guys have outgrown these minions.
Yeah. We're living off that high, you know. We just killed the Minotaur. We gotta
I
fucking...
know you are. Tarek, and that's a death. Tell him what it looks like as you finish the last one off.
Like I said, we're living off that high. We're feeling it. We're in sync now. We're just smashing them all. Bones scattering everywhere. I believe that is everything.
It is.
Utrecht will kind of poke around the bone, seeing if there's anything of value that somehow carried on him. Some type of invisible prison pocket of some sort.
What? I'm sorry, I missed that.
Utrecht is searching amongst the bones to see if they were wearing...
I'm pulling you guys all into the D&D mindset now. You're like, let's go. Hey, there's one room left. Let's go in there.
Oh no, they're undead, dude. We gotta cleanse this place.
Yeah, he was on his holy
Oh, no,
crusade. I was ready to
I'm totally
leave.
fine with it. That's why I wanted to play this game. I think it's a blast, by the way. Yeah, the skeletons don't have much. They were Popper's knife, and they died poor as well. There's nothing there but oily rags.
Well, if that satisfies you, Tarek, I think maybe we collect everything and head on home.
A prayer before we do that, if you will allow me the time.
Of course.
I'll just be moving stuff as we go.
I'd like to give a prayer to Mara and try to cleanse this place.
What's your prayer say?
Mara, it is from the dirt that we rise. From your roots we gain nourishment. From your bark that we are protected from the evils of this land. The sun gives us energy to fight your demons. And these abominations we have slain today go against everything that you teach and that we believe in. It is by my hand that I will do your bidding and cleanse this desecrated land from these horrors.
And somebody play us out as you guys head out of the Tomb of the Fallen with your wagon of riches.
As the wagon is filled, packs are laden with gold and loot, petty trinkets. 3 companions begin to pull this wagon down the roadways. There are many golden treasures, but what it represents more than anything is hope. Hope that the past few months of petty theft, necessary actions to survive, affronts to all things good and decent can stop. That perhaps tomorrow and the days that follow will be a brighter day. This coin acting as the light in the darkness of a fallen empire.
Does anybody else have anything else? Otherwise, we will close it out for the evening.
Good.
All right, everybody. Thank you for playing. And now it's time for Zeppelin.